you go. So I don't mind if she goes around behind me. In fact, that's preferable. I want her to know that if she's scared of something, she can go behind me and swap sides. Now she's pulling, so I just give the tiniest little tug. I just move my wrist, really, and it just tightens around her waist the teeniest bit. Good. And stops her from getting too far ahead. The rule for me, for a really good heel, is, there we go, is head to hip, not nose to toes. So as I take a step forward, her nose should be behind my toe, which it currently is. However, for her, I'm not overly concerned about a perfect heel. I'm just going to say walk on a loose leash. You can see my leash is floppy here, because I don't want her to feel like she's pulling and therefore fighting anything she sees. I don't want her to feel trapped. All of that comes from walking on a loose leash. Loose leash. Good girl, Willa. Willa. Oh my God. Willa, Willa. So there's a tight leash, and you'll wiggle, 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 wiggle. And I'm going to wiggle as I bring her back, because I wiggled and she didn't come back. So I'm going to wiggle, 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 wiggle while I bring her back. Whoops, and then she's going to get in front of me, and I'm going to die, trying not to step on her. Willa, Willa, Willa. Yes, that was right. Willa, Willa. Oh my God. I don't know why I got Willa stuck in my head. Come here, come here. Oh, do you need to go potty? You can do that. But if I stop walking and she's not sniffing, she's not going to go potty. So I'm going to keep going. Here we go. Little tug, 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 tug. This is our first walk, and it's sort of dusk out. I won't be able to take video for much longer. I should have grabbed my other phone, which has great night vision. Good girl. So you can see my arm swinging. If my arm is swinging, my leash is loose. Good rule of thumb. If my arm is not swinging, my leash is not loose. There you go, sweet love. You are so brave. Oh, come on, we're not going that way. We're going this way. Oh, I'm so proud of you. You're so smart. Yeah. Now, the little noose that I put around her waist has sort of creeped up to around her ribcage. I really don't care. If she were a big dog, it wouldn't work as well up there. But she's not a big dog. She's this little teeny, teeny dog. What I have to worry about with her is that if she's sort of consistently leaning on, like if my leash were consistently tight, like that, I would have to be aware that it might be compressing her ribcage. I need to pull it back. But my leash isn't tight. It's loose, so I'm not worried. Now, one of the things, if you go back and watch that piece of video, is the second I tightened that leash, she actually, her ears came forward, her body stiffened. She felt like, oh, I'm fighting something. It's okay. Let's go back and check out that scary thing. I know. It's okay. It was just a noise. If we walk past this spot again, no, you don't need to go get it. It's just a car door closing. So I'm still tugging. Come on, baby. Good girl. Come on. I don't want her to stop and brace and start to try and say, I'm going to chase that thing off, which is what she's doing. Come on. Oh, I'm so proud of you. But we're also not going to run away from the monster. Come here. Oh, you're so good.